Hi friends and fellow flute enthusiasts. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Jonny's Flute Reviews. I'm Jonny Lipford, and since 2002 I've dedicated myself to everything flute. I now teach, perform, and record full-time with the Native American flute. If you're interested in becoming a more emotive flute player, or you just love the sounds of the Native American flute, please subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell so you're notified every time a new video drops. I regularly post flute tips, tutorials, original songs, and cover songs with the Native American flute to show how versatile it can be. So let's dive into this one. Alright, in this episode of Jonny's Flute Reviews, we're going to be looking at a really beautiful flute made by Mad Max of Mad Max Flutes. So, this is in the key of C minor. It is in that mid to low range of Native American flutes. You can see by the size of it and also the voicing of it at the beginning of this video. The flute's made from Eastern red cedar, and it has some turquoise bands inlaid here, and it features a really kind of a hard finish, a shiny finish, which is great for maintenance of the flute. You don't have to do a lot with the outside of the flute. And then the block of the flute here is both purple heart and yellow heart laminated in the middle of this really cool eagle. He does a lot of these on his flutes here. This flute in particular, one of the things that I really love about it is the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece, its shape is unique. I'd never come across another mouthpiece like this, where it's tapered here on the mouthpiece, but then where your lips actually go is really super comfortable. And I've had people say, you know, I don't really like this mouthpiece, but for me personally, I love it. It's very comfortable. I think it fits very nicely with both the angle in which we hold the flute with our hands and close around it with our lips, and also the way that our mouth opens naturally. So it's slanted a little bit more on the bottom, and then it meets from the top coming in. And so it just really makes it comfortable. It was a surprise to me when I picked it up to play it without even looking at the mouth end of it. So it rests very nicely on the flute, on your lips, I mean. So this flute does not have a lot of back pressure, which can sometimes cause some concern for people who don't have a big lung capacity, or maybe they have asthma. And it may just be this particular flute. It requires a lot of breath. So the sound hole is pretty wide, and also is a little deep, the flute, which gives the flute more volume. So for a big flute, it's got a big voice to go with it. But it definitely takes some phrasing work if you're going to play this. So I did a cover song with this particular flute. I recorded some original music with it as well, but the cover song that I did was Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. So I'll give you a little acoustic test here with that particular song. Here we go. And now I'll do something in the basic scale. right, so again, this is a flute made by Mad Max, Eastern red cedar, made from the body of this flute, and purple heart and yellow heart here together for the bird or the block area. Max is located in Arizona. You can find him online. I'll post a link in the description below to his website, as well as a couple other links to check out the gear that I use. 3 free songs for you. You can download those following that link, and some other links too. Follow those around to find more tips on the flute, things like that. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. We've got a lot of flutes to go through here, and hopefully I see you next time.